This 31 Ford was brought to us by a guy who didn't want to endure the painfully slow and laborious process of stripping it himself with traditional methods. Luckily for us, we had a handful of people in for a demo that day who were eager to do the work for us. After showing them how to fill the machine with water, recycled bottle glass, and hold tight, we're ready to start blasting away. We're using the DB500 Mobile at 130 psi. Notice how Zach hits the car at an angle. This is best because it removes coatings a little faster and keeps the water vapor from coming back toward you. Soon, Zach gives someone else a turn, and within seconds, he's blasting like a pro. His name is Don, and he now owns a DB500 Mobile and runs his mobile blasting business in Pearland, Texas. With the Dustless blaster, there's no risk of warping like there is with dry blasting, because there's no friction or heat being generated. In fact, the temperature of the metal usually drops about 10 degrees from ambient during blasting. After finishing a whole door panel in less than 2 minutes, Don graciously allows someone else to have a turn. As a beginner, you can see that this gentleman starts out a little too close. The paint comes off fast, but he's not blasting as large an area as he could. The sweet spot is where your blast pattern is as big as it can be while still stripping quickly. The third gentleman that gets a turn has no trouble picking up perfect blasting technique, if there is any technique at all. Dustless blasting is so easy to do because the process is so much less destructive than traditional dry blasting that it would be difficult to damage anything, even for an inexperienced user. The entire outside of this 31 Ford was blasted, mostly by beginners, in less than 45 minutes. All three of the guys who blasted that day ended up buying DB500 mobiles and can now enjoy owning their own cash business. If you have any doubts about the Dustless blaster, we encourage you to come to our factory to see how it's made and try it for yourself. And as always, if you have any questions, give us a call.